Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Flying Ross here, and back on the Cities Skylines game. And this is just a really quick video or tutorial on power. I've seen a lot of people in the forums complaining about power and just like how to set it up and stuff. Like, oh, you know, this area is not getting power. Especially starting a city is definitely. It can be somewhat of a challenge sometimes. So just a couple kind of hints. So your power plants that you put, you really should not be putting coal power plants in the beginning. I know it's like, oh, it's 19,000. It makes a lot of power, 40 megawatts. And you're like, okay, I just plop this down. I mean, especially if you're coming from games from like SimCity, from the one thing is you have to be able to get coal, and if you don't get coal, your coal plant won't work. So if you're not producing coal, you can't get it. So at least I don't believe so. I know you will run out of the coal, and then yeah, you're gonna have to get it from somewhere. So the best thing is to really first when you start making a city, find the good place to get windmills. And right here is our 8 megawatts and 7 megawatts right here. This is 7 over here. I just started down here, and so this, I'm going to try to keep this away from population as well, maybe my industry over here. But you can see here that in the electric, I guess, map view, is you can see that it highlights blue. Now this is the extension of how far it actually extends out. And you can see the power lines get highlighted when they're actually in power. When they're not in power and everything, they're highlighted in black like so. So once you connect it, once time goes by, you will actually see the power actually go through the lines. And okay, now it's powered up. So you have to power everything from your sewage line to your water pump to basically everything. But a good way to do it in the beginning is, you know, zone out, and I usually do as a circle, and then I kind of zone out from there. I put a road in each direction, left, right, you know, front and center, and I always put my I make my shops right here in the beginning of the city. I put my residential over there, and then I try to get my industrial far, far away. It doesn't seem like there's any combination of ground pollution with water pollution, but that's an entirely different subject. But power. So as you put these roads out and everything, the easiest way to get people into your city, the fastest way, as you can see what I did here, is you kind of outline your grid. So this is where people can build, and then you outline it with your power. So what will happen is actually people can then move in all the way down the road. Instead of like just making a singular branch, like if I just made a branch like this, and let's assume that this was powered, now the houses would have to build here and then slowly triculate the power down and connect it down. So now that it's all connected now by the houses actually coming in, now the houses have shared electricity, so now they can actually pass electricity from house to house. So now you can actually get rid of these starter lines, and you do get something refunded from this. I forget how much though. I think if you come into here and you actually go like this, does it tell you? No. It does give you some back. But nonetheless, but you can get rid of these now, and then also this is where it frees up some spots, obviously, to zone out, because you don't want these forever. You want to get rid of them, and then also not to mention they're unsightly. I really do wish that power was kind of transferred a little bit better, but nonetheless, you'd be good to go now. So we can now, this is all powered already, and that's all industrial, and so now we just need to get the power. We can delete all that. I mean, we have to keep those lines. But the only thing now we just need to get is actually, I have to keep this line right here. And that's just to get the power, because this is not zoned in yet. But when this is zoned in, I can delete that as well. And then you can delete all these unsightly power lines. Which I think is, I mean, it makes the game just a little bit more enjoyable when you don't see power lines everywhere. But this is the easiest way to do it, the fastest way to get power everywhere when you start out, and not having a whole bunch of people freak out about power. So I hope you enjoyed the little quick power guideline, and if you did, please hit the thumbs up button. I really do greatly appreciate it a lot. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I do respond to pretty much every single comment, even the negative comments, like the guy that today that said, in quotation, "you fucking retard." So, but I will respond, and I do definitely read every single comment. As always, I'm the Flying Ross. I'll check you guys later.